Alright, so we just did the split. I wanted to film it, but it was actually, it's downpouring right now, and so I was trying to like tuck and dive into the car. So we drove him to the airport, drove Rashawn back to his place, grabbed my bags, and now I'm here at the pup sit, where now I'm gonna grab my bags and duck inside. But yeah, so yeah, I finally get to do a little vlog in the car, and it's not my car, but it's okay. So yeah, the dogs are kenneled actually, he said, so that should be fine. I'm like, they know who I am, but they're super excited, so we'll see. So I'll go inside and I'll put everything together, get situated, and let them out back probably, because I'm not going on a rainy walk. There's actually nobody out here because it's downpouring. I think there's a storm advice. I like to go inside and make sure I grab treats just because they know me, but they're not totally warmed up to me, and so they're really excited, and one is a nipper. So I got treats in my hand. I also opened up the back door to see if they wanted to go outside. They hadn't been kenneled long, so they are okay. And then I just play around with the treats until they're good to go. Even think about going outside either, but I am going to open it up back here so they can go outside. And then yeah, they don't really have a really huge routine, other than like try to get 2 to 3 walks in a day, but when it's downpouring I try to wait for it to ease up because I really don't want to be out there soaked. And they also have like a backyard that's fenced in, so in cases like these two, they totally go outside in the back, which is fine. So yeah.
Taking care of Shimizu is pretty easy. Feed her, change her litter, and play with her a little bit, and she's happy and spend most of the day sleeping. The litter might be the most interesting thing because she don't use the litter to pee, so you have to change her pee pad 2 or 3 times a day. But honestly, other than that, we just chilling.
We're gonna go on a walk. Look at this. They really need to go outside actually. It just stopped raining, so I think now is the time. So we're gonna probably do, they actually can't go on long walks, so about 15 minutes, not even, probably 15-20 minutes. Just do like, the blocks are really long, so we'll do a block. So watch this. I'm actually literally just gonna step down and they kind of get really excited. Go to kennel. Go to kennel. Come on. I can't believe that just happened. It's hailing again, and it was just hailing an hour ago. I got locked outside. I literally have the worst panic attack and anxiety I've had in a long time because I didn't have my phone and I had 2 dogs with me, and the key was wrong. And I only had the key for the car, so we hopped in the car and waited out for 20 minutes trying to figure out if I can get the address to go in the car. Couldn't. And I was scared. And so what did I do? Took the chance and I drove blinded without a map because I had just driven from the other place. So I'm like, I know I can do it. I know it's like a 10-12 minute drive. And I was so scared. Definitely got lost, but I found it. It took way longer than 10 minutes because your girl was having a panic attack. So yeah, we found Rashawn. And we came back here and the key for the back actually worked. I couldn't get it probably because I was so scared. And yeah, thanks to the great neighbors though, was helpful. But everything's fine. Hopefully we can make it inside now, but it's hailing. Hail is happening. I can't believe this. What's happening here? This is insane. I literally just gave myself another little anxiety attack because I turned the key the wrong way and I thought it still wasn't going to work out for me. We made it. Yikes. After a long day of being locked out, going back and forth from both houses, we're just going to sit, chill, watch, and try not to be as productive because I need to distress. The pups actually sleep in the room with me, but they have their own beds, so that's great, and they are really eager to go outside so they can tinkle. So I let them right out back. It's fenced in, lots of space. They chase squirrels and just have a good time. They love actually that deck out there, so you let them out there just for a couple minutes to get their morning little exercise for a second, and then we go in here and I make them breakfast. So they have dry kibble. One of them gets about a scoop and a half, the other 3/4. And on top of that, they each get a joint supplement, and that's daily, but it's only once a day. And the same thing basically at night, they just get their same amount of kibble in the evening. The dogs are actually really good when I feed them, and just in general, honestly. They said that one of them is pretty nippy. He's only nipped once this entire time we've sat for them, and it's honestly not bad at all. So yeah, I'm really loving the morning routine with them, and then I go right into my own morning routine, which is getting up, doing this, and then I like to go exercise. This actually really amazed me. The pups stayed the whole time. They were good. They didn't like bother me, or they didn't get like super antsy, or didn't like trigger them. One of them really just like played. I was like playing a little bit, and then after my exercise we just went on a first morning walk together. So actually we use this dual leash for these two. Wesley has the lead, and then Joules doesn't need one. She's also older and really the one who can't do long walks. So yeah, we're gonna take a little lap around the block. Hopefully the weather acts up. Acts right, because it is gloomy and rainy, but hopefully I picked a good little slow point in the weather because I don't want to get drenched. So yeah, I do like these walks, especially when it's not raining 3 times a day, but it's been really PNW weather lately. We'll go back and do morning yoga, get some more water in me, and I actually don't have any more supplements, so pretty much out. And then we'll get some work done and probably catch up. So we actually ended up swapping sits with each other the next day. So this is actually perfect because I get to show you guys kind of how I close out sits on every sit. Actually, this is kind of the same routine we always do. So we always do laundry. I always do a last load of ours, but I also make sure I get all the sheets and linen, towels, anything that I feel like needs to be washed and cleaned up so that our homeowners have fresh things to come back home to, and so that we make sure that the house is actually better than when we came in. We swapped, and the pups are always amazed by people walking by. So yeah, I'm just finishing up cleaning around here, and I actually about to head out in like 5 minutes, not even. So pups are over here, and that big package came today and was sitting right outside the door. No room whatsoever to for me to freaking go out the door, and it was raining, so it was like, I need to get this in, and I did the little swivel remover. Real quick, we're gonna go on our last walk before I actually kennel the pups and go get Rashawn. Alright, I created the pups, and we're in the car, and we're gonna head over. So let's go. So much stuff here. Okay. Should we get the cake? People are going. Wrong way. Alright. We made it back. Nice. You're gonna be so proud of me. I parallel heart, kind of. I don't know. I thought it looked good. Say hi. What do you think of it? Okay, could have gotten a little closer, but it's so good. My butt's not out or anything. All right, we're swapping sits now. Gonna drive this little car back. My butt hits the ceiling. I'm sure you're gonna be so tall on it. The sun really came out, so which means the dogs will have good walks, which will be nice. But yeah, all right. Well, now we're here with Shimizu. I don't think I say her name right. Let's go find her. She just hangs out.
They really like to slow walk, but I like to get them to pick their pace up a little bit. Get their heart going a little bit.
So we only were split for about 2 days, and then we came back together here with Shimizu and finished off, honestly, our sit here for the next month or so. So we're going to enjoy this, and just thanks to Rashawn for rescuing me from getting locked out today. It was great, and hope you guys enjoyed our vlog. Subscribe, share, and like, comment below.